Hello students. In this video we are going to see the topic under for the module 5, which is linear algebra. So last class we have seen for introduction topic about what is meant by matrix. We have done a recalling session of your about matrix, type of matrix, and what is the matrix operations which you have learned, and also we have seen for inverse of a matrix. And we are into the syllabus. We have done for the definition. The major definitions we have seen for 4 definitions. One is what is mean by elementary transformation, which you are using row elementary transformation. Then we have seen for your equivalent matrix, and also we have seen for what is the definition about the echelon form with example, and then we have seen how to find the rank of matrix by using a echelon form. Okay, so in this video we are going to see the problem how to find the rank of a matrix by using your row elementary transformation. Okay, so we'll go for the first question. Find the rank of a following matrix by elementary row transformation. So what is given? A is equal to 1 2 3 2 2 3 5 1 1 3 4 5. So what is that the order of a matrix? The order of a matrix is m cross n, which is nothing but 3 rows and 4 columns. So it is a 3 cross 4 matrix, right? So now you can see that what is that when you are converting the echelon form, you should remember the conditions. First thing, make it 0 for second row and third row first position, and the third row second positions, right? So these three you are going to make it 0, and keep it your mind what is that the 0 row should be below the non-zero rows, and all the non-zero row first entry must be 1. These two conditions you have to check end of the problem. Okay, so once you convert an echelon form, then easily we can find a rank of a matrix, isn't it? So now first thing, how we can able to convert this 0. So you should remember when you are going to make it the first element of any row, that means second row, third row or fourth row, whatever has been given in the question, the first element position, the first position of the each element, you are going to take it in that particular row. To convert 0, choose always in the first row. And similar, to convert 0 in the second element of any of the row, choose the second row. Okay, clear? So it's not like in any of the row, that is nothing but third row, fourth row, like that I have told. Okay, so now what we are going to see the solution. So A will be, this is called what is that equivalent matrix, because we are going to do the row elementary transformations, so it will not be a equal, you are supposed to use a equivalent matrix. The first row we are not going to touch anything, it remains same. What is that? 1 2 3 2. Okay, then you can see that second row I'm going to make it 0. What is that? When you are converting 0, 2 is there, isn't it? To convert 0, I need a -2. Then it will go automatically. This position will be 0. Okay. So what you can do to make it for this position of 2, I need a -2. That's why I has written complete a row. First row I'm going to multiple with what is that? -2. You are going to multiple with a -2, and then you are going to add with the same R2 to get your what is that new R2. So elementary transformation, which is second rule, we are third rule we are using it. So what is that? First row completely multiple with -2. Okay, what is that? The first element will be -2, then -2 into R1, right? Plus R2 plus 2. What is that? It will become a 0. Clear? The next one, you have already 2. 2 into -2 will be -4, isn't it? So I have a -4, and then add it with 3, right? Plus 3. What is the answer? Answer is -1. That is what is written here, right? So next one, what is that? 3 is supposed to multiple with -2. So it will give -3 2s are -6. Then what is that? Add with your R2 plus 5 That answer must be minus 1. Got it? Similar, the next one. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1 which will give equal to 5. That is what has been written, isn't it? Minus 4, and then minus 4 plus 5 will be your minus 3. Sorry. So you will get for minus 3. So that is what has written 0, minus 1, minus 1, minus 3. So we have achieved it. 0 we got it in the, what is that? In the second row, first element. Now you can go for your third row. But its third row, you have already 1 here, and first row you can use it. As I told, to make it convert 0 for the first element, choose your first row, right? So easy to remember it. So see here, both terms is 1. So just easy things, what I can do, just to subtract it, it will become 0. That's what the operation has written. R3, that means new R3 implies, how I'm going to change it, minus R1 plus R3. You can get it 1 minus 1 0. Then what is that? 3. You can write it. You can convert as minus, or you can write it R3 minus R1. It's somewhat simple, isn't it? Instead of going with like this, you can write like this also, R3 minus R1. It is very simple. So 1 minus 1 0. 3 minus 2 will be 1. 4 minus 3 will be 1. And then 5 minus 2 will be 3. That's all. Clear? So easily you can reach your second row. Now you can see whether we reached echelon form. No. What you have to do? Again, I need to make it, this position also will be 0. Okay. So for that, I should use your second row. Looking that easily you can identify now new A matrix, minus 1 plus 1 is there. Just you can add it. You can get answer. What is that? First two row will not change anything. Only the third row will change. How it is? It is 1, 2, 3, 2 will be there. 0, minus 1, minus 1, minus 3 will remain same. And then the next row, what is that? 0 plus 0 will be 0. Minus 1 plus 1 will be a 0. Minus 1 plus 1 will be a 0. Minus 3 plus 3 will be 0. What is that? Completely every terms of element in the third row it went as 0. So now it will become, see, we have reached it. What is that? Using the operations of R3 implies R2 plus R3, I can get 0, 0, 0, 0. Got it? Now this is your echelon form, isn't it? What is the two condition? You should take all the 0 rows must be below the non-zero row. So it is there in the below, isn't it? And what is that? All the non-zero rows. So it's non-zero rows 1D2 entry. First entry must be 1. Yeah, it is there. So now it is reached. What has changed it? Because of minus, minus, minus. I've just multiple with a minus. It become plus. That's it. That is the changes from here to here. Okay. Because I should have a first entry must be 1. That's why. Okay. This is 0. There is no entry. Okay. Don't conclude it. Don't consider this 0. So first entry means after the 0. Okay. So now the matrix capital A in the row, what is that? Echelon form. It is in row echelon form and it's having two non-zero rows, isn't it? Two non-zero rows I have. So the rank of matrix must be equal to 2. Clear? Because of number of non-zero rows. So you don't have a all the element. If you have a 0, we will tell it is a 0 row. At least one entry is there in that particular row also. We will call it as an non-zero rows. So what we have got it now, the rank of a matrix is 2. Clear? So we'll go with one more example. So here the example finding the rank of a matrix is A is equal to 0, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 4, 4, 8, 13, 12. Okay, so this is not like in the previous one, isn't it? The previous one already the first entry is 1, so easily we did. But here first entry is 0 is there. Better we can interchange by using the first elementary transformation. Interchange any two rows, isn't it? What it is done the operation R1 is implied back is R2. So it is interchanged. A implies 2, 3, 5, 4, 0, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 13, 12. Okay, so interchange and remaining third row is remains same. Now what is that? The second row first element already it is in 0. So what you have to do? You have to make it third row first element and second element, you are going to convert 0. As we have discussed early in the previous question, to convert in the first element of your third row, you must use your, what is that? The first row, right? So now you can going to convert, you are going to make it 0 of your third row. What is that? R3 implies what I need a minus 4. Use your first row means it's 2 is there. Just you can multiple with a minus 2. That's all. So minus 2 into R1 plus R3. You can completely multiple with minus 2. Then add with your third row. I'll get 0. Then you have a 2, 3, 4. Okay. So after multiplying that simplifications, right? So now what is that? Just you can see that second row and third row both similar. So what is that operations is needed here? You can make it the R3 implies what is that? R3, what you have to do? Minus of your R2. That's all. You can minus, you can able to get it. 2 minus 2 will be 0, 3 minus 3 and 4 minus 4 will be 0. So we have reached your echelon form, isn't it? Now you can able to write it the terms 0, 0, 0. So you can see here, as per the echelon form, the first rule is satisfied. But in second rule, all the entry of your first element must be 1, right, in the non-zero rule. So for that reason, we have divided by 2 of your R1 and R2. So we have reached it 1, 3 by 2, 5 by 2, 2 and 0, 1, 3 by 2, 2, 0, 0, 0. So what is the rank of a matrix? It is 2 because 2 non-zero rows. So we'll go with one more example for the problem. Finding the rank of a matrix capital A is equal to 4, 0, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 7 and 2, 3, 1, 4. Here also you can see here the number of row is 4, right? Number of column is 4, right? So what you are going to make it? All the first element of these 3 rows, second row, third row, fourth row, you are converting 0 by using your first row, right? Again, third row, second element, fourth row, second element, you are going to convert 0 by you must use your second row. Since it is in fourth row, you are going to convert third element of your fourth row also will be 0. Okay. So we'll go for the solution. First thing, because of all it is 2, the first element alone 4. To make it easy, what I'm going to do? I'm going to interchange your second row to first row to second row. You can interchange any of the rows. Okay. 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 0, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 1, 4 remains. Now, to convert 0, as I told it, you have to use your first row. What is that? R2 implies to convert it 0 here, it is 4 is there. I need a minus 4. So to multiple with the 2 in R1 and subtract with your, what is that? R2, you can able to get R2 minus 2 R1. You will get answer 0 minus 2 minus 4 minus 7. Got it? And what is the next one? R3 implies what you can see R3 just 2 is there, right? So you can make it R3. It is not a plus, it is a minus. Okay. R1 minus R3. You can able to get 2 minus 2 0. 3 minus 2 will be 2. 4 minus 3 will be 1. And 7 minus 4 will be 3. Okay. That's what we got it. And next one. R4 you can see R4 also 2 is there. R4 minus R1. So 2 minus 2 will be 0. 3 minus 1 will be 2. 1 minus 3 will be minus 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. That is what we got it. Now you can see here the next thing I have to convert in second positions, right? So all it is minus 2 plus 2 minus 2. So use your second row to convert 0 for third row and fourth row second element. What you have to do? Just you can add it. It will become 0. That is what has done. R3 implies R2 plus R4. So I can get 0, 0, minus 3, minus 4. And similar, R4 implies R4 plus R2. You can get 0, 0, minus 6, minus 7. Okay. You can just verify, just to subtract, you can get it. The next one, what you have to do? Again, I have to convert this minus 6 also 0. By using, you have to use which row? Third row alone. So why we are telling like this means, see here, already you made it 0 of these two positions. right? Suppose you would use your first row, what will happen? These two entry also will come. Either you can add or subtract, isn't it? And similar, you can use in second row also, the second element again will appear. So you can't reach your echelon form. For that reason only we are telling, remember with that positions in the row, it will be easy to do the simplification. Okay. The next one, I need it minus 6. So minus 3 is there. Plus 6 means it is 0, right? So multiple with 2, minus 2, it will become plus 6. Then you can add it. That is what's done at minus 2 into R3 plus R4 will give you a new R4. So first 3 rows, no changes. The last row will be 0, 0, 0, 1. So you can see all it is non-zero row. But one more thing you should check, the entry of non-zero row must be 1. The last is already 1, but remaining is that 2 minus 2 minus 3. What you can do, first row divided by 2, you'll get 1, 1 by 2, 3 by 2 and 2. Then second row will be minus 2. So 0, 1, 2, then 7 by 2. The next one will be minus 3. 0, 0, 1 and 4 by 3. The last row remains same. So now you can see echelon form is satisfied. You can write a rank of a matrix. What is the rank of a matrix? It is 4 because all the rows is, what is that? It is a non-zero rows. And one thing you should remember, the rank of R must be less than or equal to M. We can tell it is a linearly independent, isn't it? So all it is linearly independent. So that's all. Thank you.